Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to show y'all what we got our 1-year-old for Christmas, like from Santa. My parents only ever did Santa presents. They never did presents from them, but I think we do want to do gifts from us too. So this is obviously mostly like Santa gifts, and then probably like the bigger item will be from us. Again, mind you, he literally just turned 1, so he also is not really gonna get any of it anyway, but I feel like obviously the first year is when, you know, traditions and things kind of start. By the time Christmas comes around, he'll technically be 14 months. So he's still kind of like a baby to me, and he's not walking or anything yet. He's just like kind of cruising. So just keep that all in mind when I show you all these products. I will have everything that I'm mentioning linked down below. And then I also have some ideas that I will include because obviously like my in-laws and like other people are gonna be gifting him things. So not everything that we potentially would have gotten him is here for me to show y'all. So I will mention those at the end, and of course link everything that I'm showing and mentioning. I also apologize for the setup. It's like the rainiest day of all time here, so there's really not a lot of light. So I do have my ring light going, but this is our like extra room, so there's like literally nothing in here besides his gifts, which is why it's kind of like echoey in here, and like there's not much aesthetically pleasing in the background, so I apologize. But without further ado, let's jump into it. I'm just gonna kind of like breeze through this because I feel like most of it's self-explanatory and I don't want this video to be forever long. And maybe I'll start with kind of like the more exciting item. And this is kind of like a Pottery Barn chair. I can't even remember the name of that chair. I was looking up the one, you know, kind of like the Sherpa chair that you can get like customized and personalized with their name, and I thought about getting him that because I think those are so cute. But then I realized that I didn't really want to get him anything with his name on it, because like if we wanted to pass it down to one of our like future children, or if we wanted to like pass it on to a family member or like sell it or something like that, like once I feel like their name is on it, you're kind of stuck. Can't really like do a whole lot with it. So I wanted to get him one that was just kind of plain, and I found this chair. It's kind of gigantic, but I found this one that looks exactly like the Pottery Barn one. Like, it is so nice. The reviews are so good. It has the little like kind of carrying handle here, and it does have a zipper on the back for you to remove this cover to wash it, and it's from Amazon. And it was like, it's not cheap, it was like $90 I think, and the fact that it's from Amazon just makes it really easy to get your hands on, and it's so nice. Like, it's super comfy, it's like fairly sturdy, it's really soft. They do have a couple of different colors, and I feel like this will obviously just kind of like fit in with like any aesthetic, any decor. I think it's so nice. Honestly, I can like fit in this, so I think it's the perfect little size for him, and I think he's going to really like it. And I like that we can kind of like put that in our living room, or we can put it in his room. Like, it can kind of fit wherever. So I'm hoping that he is going to really enjoy that. I think it is so cute, and kind of like I said, it's very neutral. Doesn't have his name. Once Cole kind of outgrows it, we can kind of like pass it along. So it's kind of one of his like bigger gifts, and I feel like it's such like a Pottery Barn dupe. So anyway, and then a couple other things. I sort of have them like kind of not really categorized, but just kind of, I don't know, similar things together. So I got him this little like puzzle. It's got the little like knobs on it. He just loves puzzles so much, and he loves cars and like trucks. So I got him this big, like, these are bigger than any of the current like cars he has, as you can tell, like compared to my hand. These are a little bit on the bigger side, but they don't have any like small pieces for, you know, choking hazard and just his age and stuff. I didn't want to obviously get him like Hot Wheels or anything like that, so he's going to love those ones. This I honestly don't think he's gonna be able to play with quite yet, and mind you, I have a ton of stuff in this closet that I've like purchased over the last like couple months, and honestly probably like since he's been alive, like the last year, that I'm not giving him for this Christmas, just because I don't think that's like quite appropriate yet for his age and stuff. Like, I have magnet tiles and some Lincoln logs and like a whole bunch of other stuff in here that I will either save for his, you know, like next birthday when he turns 2, or maybe next Christmas, or even just like whenever we're in a rut with his toys. I like to just have some kind of on deck that I can grab if we're bored. So this one, I'm not 100% sure if he's going to really like get, but my husband is obsessed with golf, so he really wanted to get him a golf related toy. So you can kind of see down here, it's got like the golf clubs and like the little flags and a couple of different balls, and you can putt into it. Honestly, I feel like my husband's gonna probably play with that more than Cole is, but I think it's cute. This I'm not going to be able to link, unfortunately, because this was in the like Bullseye Playground, honestly, a while ago, but I'm so excited for it. It's a little, it's just like rolled up, and it's like a foam mat, but here's a picture of it. It's kind of like one of those sort of racetrack like mats. I feel like we all as a kid had that like rug that was kind of like for your cars and stuff. And so I saw this at the, like I said, dollar spot a while ago, and it was only $5. I obviously haven't opened it, but it seems like it's a pretty good size, so I thought this would be fun again for like his cars. I feel like this is a little bit more appropriate for like Hot Wheels because the lanes are kind of small, but I feel like this could be something that he get a kick out of with his little cars. He's obsessed with cars. Like I said, he's not walking yet, so he's not gonna quite be able to play with this yet, but obviously he'll be walking, you know, in the next couple of months. And this is this is from Amazon. It's like a little pull like toy, so it has a string that's kind of like tied up right here, and then just little wheels. I feel like some of these can be really expensive, like for no reason, because they're just like little like wooden toys, but this one was really affordable. This was like $10 on Amazon, and it's really cute, like a little elephant. So like even though he's not walking and he can't pull it yet, he can still kind of play with it. So I thought that was really cute. He actually has one of these books, the kind of like interactive books that he has right now, and it's like an animal sounds one, and it's so nice. Like these are honestly so much nicer than I thought. So I also got him the 100 words book. This is such a cool like interactive thing. You can play it at different like settings, and no matter where you touch on here, it will like say the name or the word or the sound of like whatever it is that you're touching. But every page is like interactive. It's fun for him to touch and play with and turn the pages, and it's really cool. They're all like themed, the pages, and I love his animal one that we have. It's so great, and he gets such a kick out of it, so I think he'll really like that one. And then I just have a whole stack of books here. I have A is for Apple, just like a little like alphabet naming book. The Dear Zoo, which I feel like is kind of a classic. The Hungry Caterpillar, or oh, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I feel like that's also a classic. Pizza. I saw someone share this, and it looks like it's just like kind of funny, and Cole's a big fan of pizza, so I got him that one. I Love You As Big as North Carolina. This little Hello Mommy book, this is like kind of has some texture on the pages and like little mirrors and stuff like that. He loves those ones. This little Itsy Bitsy Spider book, it's actually like a just like nursery rhyme book in general, but it's got kind of like texture to it on the different pages and the little like grooves over here in each page. So just kind of like some classic nursery rhymes. And then this one's kind of cool. It's kind of like a sensory book kind of. It has like little, it's kind of like a Pop-It, but it's like almost more like bubble wrap in a way, but I don't know if you can like tell. It kind of like stays put, and it makes a little bit of noise, and it has that obviously like all throughout the book. So it's just kind of a slightly interactive sensory sort of book. It's gigantic though, like really big and like really freaking heavy. I didn't really anticipate that when I ordered it, but he loves playing with books. Like he likes having them read to him, but honestly he just likes to like play with them and flip through them, so that'll be perfect for him. Everything is behind me, so I'm literally like having to twist around to grab this stuff. This I feel like is kind of just like a classic kid gift. It's just one of those kind of like shape sorting little wooden boxes. He's going to be obsessed with this. I found this on Amazon, and I kind of wish I had found it sooner, but I'm just gonna give it to him for Christmas now that I found it. He loves the stacking cups. Like he loves when we make towers and he can like knock them over, but he also just sits, I kid you not, for like 10 minutes and just puts the cups inside of each other and outside of each other. But this is like a gigantic one. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's like kind of a bucket with like a handle, and there's like a lot of them in here. There's like I think 10 different cups, so this gets like really tall. Like it'll probably like be taller than him, so it's kind of like the stacking cups but like on steroids. So I think he will get such a kick out of, you know, being able to do like a bigger tower and just having like more cups than just like the 5 or like 6. And then this is also from Amazon. This is one of the like activity books, like kind of those like fabric soft books that have kind of like different little things you can do with like buttons and Velcro and things like that. Sort of like a quiet time little like interactive book. I feel like that's good for like the car, and you know, when we're just like trying to chill out for a second. This, my husband and I are so freaking excited for this gift. I really wanted to get him a bowling gift because we all, like all three of us, love to go bowling together, but also I feel like it'd just be like a fun thing to do at home, but I didn't want to get him like a super plain one. So when I saw this one, I was so freaking excited. I've shown this before on my channel in like a vlog or something when I originally ordered it, but it's so freaking cute. The little like animals, or like the pins, are little like animals. They're just kind of like a hard like plastic, so they're not like squishy or anything, so they will like stand up, but I feel like they're way cuter than just like your standard pin. So he can kind of like play with these and, you know, chew on them or whatever, but they're also the pins. And I love that it comes in a little bag to store everything. It has obviously the bowling ball. Ken and I are so excited to play with that. I think Cole's gonna get a kick out of it. Like I said, even though he can't really like stand and bowl, I think he's just gonna like either watching us play it or, you know, just messing with it. This next gift is a little bit of a theme because he's obsessed with Mickey Mouse and like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and all of that kind of stuff. So I got this actually from H&M. Believe it or not, he doesn't really like stuffed animals a ton, to be honest, but this one like kind of like shakes, and it kind of has like the little ears, and it's really, really soft. And honestly, it's really cute. It's kind of like different for a Mickey. It's like crazy soft. So I got him like this little stuffed animal, and then this little t-shirt. Is this from H&M? Or maybe this is from Target. I got him this little cute little Mickey t-shirt, kind of to go with the theme. And then we always get him an ornament. Well, we always get each other an ornament every year to kind of like signify something like kind of noteworthy, or like kind of an ornament that like represents your year. And it's kind of like a fun like way to kind of commemorate that year and gift each other something that's kind of like meaningful, but you like don't know what ornament you're gonna get. So when you get it and they, you know, the other person explains to you like the significance, it's always really fun. So of course we're gonna do that for our kiddos. Last year he just got like my first Christmas ornaments, obviously, because he was literally like 4 weeks old, or I guess he was probably like 7 weeks old. But this year you can't really, actually maybe, oh yeah, it does come out. Okay, got him a little Mickey. This is like the Hallmark. Yeah, you can see the Hallmark ornament. And I actually like that it says 2022 on it, because typically I'd have to use like a marker or something to kind of like remember what year each ornament is for. You know, just for like in the future, you can be like, oh yeah, I got this one this year because of this or whatever. So because this one has the year already on it, it's kind of glittery, if you can tell. That way I don't have to worry about actually trying to like put the year somewhere on it. So this is going to be kind of like his yearly ornament, and then sort of like a little themed gift. I'll put all those together, and then kind of like some stocking stuffers. So this is all kind of like bath related stuff. So I got him these just like bath, sorry about the reflection, the little bath like letters that kind of like stick to the side of the bath. He's gonna love those. And then this is like a glow in the dark, which, I mean, I feel like you're not playing in the bath in the dark. I feel like that's kind of dangerous, but this does glow in the dark. But I think it'll just be cute because it's like a little net that kind of like suctions to the side of the tub, where obviously they can just play with it. And then it comes with these little like star whatever things that you can put in the net, you know, if you want to like kind of like use it on the side of the tub, or obviously when he gets a little older you can kind of like use the net to fish him out of the tub. This is really cool. Actually, I need to probably take it out of this so you can see it, but this is a little like I wind up and like swim kind of toy, so you can like wind it up and then like put it in the water, and apparently it like swims through the water, which is kind of funny. And this is only like $4 on Amazon. It's really kind of adorable. It's from the Munchkin brand. I just thought this was like so cute, and I feel like he'll get such a kick out of it. So I'm excited about that. That can honestly probably go in his stocking. And then also this is from Munchkin again, and this is just kind of a set of just like plastic little bath toys. Honestly, these don't even have to be for the bath. These can be for like the pool or just literally to play with on the ground. But I like these because it's got like a little like leopard in there and a panda. Like I feel like these are kind of more unique like little figurines than just kind of like your standard little animals. It's like a specifically like a wild collection. Like this is like special packaging. So I don't know if this was like a charity. Oh yeah, it was. It says right there. So I thought this was just kind of cute and different, and I like the colors of these little guys. So that's kind of like a bath themed little gift. And then last but not least, for his stocking, I literally just got him like a thing of like chocolate coins, because obviously he can't really have most candies, but this is something he could like bite like a little piece off of and actually have. So I figured I would throw something a little bit of fun in there. And then this is gonna be a new like car seat toy. We're always needing to switch out his car seat toy, things that like entertain him. So this one looks really fun. This is from like the Einstein brand, but it's got a poppet and then just kind of like all these different like textures and sounds and stuff that you can play with on the edges. Like I can already tell he's gonna freaking love that thing. He loves that kind of stuff. And then 2 little pieces of clothing, which I'm not sure if these will actually fit in his stocking, but I got this little Love Bug like crew neck sweatshirt, which Love Bug is what my aunt calls me. She's like my best friend, so I kind of got this like with her in mind. I love him in little crew necks, and then I love him in like these little bubbles. Those are both from Amazon, both of these things. I love these little like bubble kind of onesies that like button underneath, but they're kind of like cinched around the thigh, and they're usually kind of oversized in the belly, so they kind of like give like a bubble effect, just like a really oversized cute look. And this one's so fun. It's like a waffle print, but then it's got a little pocket. It's got a bear on it, which we have called him since he was born, Baby Bear. So anything with bears on it, I'm like a little bit partial to. And this one's so cute, super gender neutral too, so I feel like you could buy this like for literally any baby. And I'm pretty sure this was like $7.99 with like free Prime shipping, so that was like a steal of a deal. This is not that fun of a gift, but I'm gonna put his next little like training toothbrush in his stocking, along with some of these pop tubes. I've actually taken a couple out in our like restaurant bag that we let him play with, but I saved a few and I'll put the rest of those in his stocking. This is kind of along the lines of the nesting cups. He just loves putting things like in and out. This is a little set of, it's gonna be hard to show, like I said, it'll be linked down below, but it's kind of like the Russian nesting dolls, but it's a little like silicone little bear, and there's like 4, you know, little bears that all nest into each other. So this is definitely like meant for babies. It's also kind of like cute the way it's packaged too. It's like very kind of giftable already, but since it's silicone, it's obviously like squishy and soft, so they can chew on it and things like that. But I think he'll really like stacking them together and then like being able to put them all in one. This is definitely like his kind of toy. They have all different colors and like different styles of those on Amazon. And then last but not least, these are what are these like technically called? They're like Montessori like bead snap beads, I guess is what they're called, and they kind of just like snap together in all different ways. I'm not sure if you can kind of tell, but that you can like kind of twist them together and kind of like lace them together. You can kind of like make them into like a little kind of necklace. They're really, really big, so obviously it's not like a choking hazard, but they're just like little kind of beads that you can kind of rearrange the tops and the bottoms and connect them. And I think it would just be kind of a fun little thing to keep him busy and a good stocking stuffer. Oh my gosh, it's literally raining cats and dogs outside. I'm not sure if y'all can hear that. It is raining like crazy. Oh, I wish it was colder. Then this would be like a serious snowstorm. That would be so cool. And then last but not least, I will just tell y'all some of the other things, you know, that I just like had in mind as either potential gifts. Like I have plenty of time before Christmas when I'm filming this, so I may or may not get some of these things, or like I said, other people that are needing gift ideas for him. I'm kind of like keeping some things aside. So I did order him, which this is not that exciting, but I ordered him a new Kite Baby sleep bag. Love those. Those are like pretty much the only ones that we use, so I got him a new one of those since he's like growing out of the ones that he's in right now. We do need to get him an elf on the shelf. Again, he's like a little bit too young for that, but I do need to snag one of those for this year. I was thinking a ball pit would be a really, really fun idea for him at this age, but my husband doesn't really want a ball pit like in the house, like just a million balls and just having something big like that. And we don't have like a basement or anything. If we did, that'd be like the perfect thing for him, but just for our situation, we're not sure if we want to go there yet, but that is an idea that I had. My in-laws are gonna get him the like Tony player, you know, with like the different little figurines, and actually that is something that I have coming in the mail, since I know that they're going to be getting him that. I ordered him 3 different little like Tony figurines to kind of have when he gets his gift. At least he'll have like a couple of different ones to play with, and I think I'm going to put those in his stocking as well. I got him a Mickey, a Christmas Mickey, and then I think a Toy Story one, something like that. They sell the Tony figurines on Target, which is great, which is why we like ended up going with that out of all the different like kind of players that you can purchase, because I didn't want to have to order them from their site. I like that you can get them from Target, and that way you can return them if anything's wrong and stuff like that. So that is actually going to be another stocking item that just isn't here right now. And then I think he's also going to be getting the squigs, which is also on Amazon, and those are kind of like those like suction cup sort of toys. They're just kind of like super expensive, and I don't really know why. I mean, the reviews on them are crazy, and I know people like freaking love them, and you can get a lot of use out of them for like years and years with your kiddo. Like they can kind of grow go with them. So I'm sure they probably are worth it just by the sounds of it, but they seem really, really overpriced. And then I think I'll probably get him a custom book. I kind of like the idea of doing like a personalized custom book every year for Christmas, like one of those ones where like they put their name in the story. Last year I used putmeinthestory.com. There's a bunch of different websites, so I was kind of looking around, maybe make that like a yearly tradition. And then I want to get him the special time cards, which again is probably gonna be something he uses more so in the future. I'll have them linked down below, but they're just kind of like activity cards to kind of like give you suggestions or ideas on like special time to spend with your kiddo. Rather than having to like think of stuff, you can kind of make it fun and like pull a card out and then do that activity with them, whether it's like coloring or obviously there's like a million different suggestions in them. But I love the idea of that, and your kiddo can obviously be part of kind of like picking out the card and choosing the activity. And then if you don't want to do any of the activities, you can like take the cards of things you don't want to do out and then just have the deck be things that like you're actually interested in doing that day, and kind of like specifically pick things to spend quality time with your kiddo. So I want to order him those for sure. And then there's this thing called a doodle mat I saw on Target, and it's kind of like a rug, almost like a big mat that you put out, and it comes with like markers that are specific to the mat, so you can only color with them on the mat. And again, he's like a little bit too young to be actually like coloring, but it looks like so fun, and I love the idea of it being like a reusable thing that only, you know, can work on that space and not make a mess. So I might still get that for him, and I might set it aside or not, but depending on kind of like where your toddler is at. I wanted to mention that idea because it seems like it'd be really fun for the kids, but honestly for the parents too, because it's like a mess-free kind of situation. And that's pretty much all I've got for y'all for today. So this is everything that we're gonna be giving him for Christmas, and then also some kind of like additional gift ideas. I hope that this was helpful. Definitely let me know if it was, and let me know what y'all are getting your, you know, toddler, like 1 18-month-old, like 2-year-old. I would love to know, just for like future ideas, or even like for this year. I'm gonna hopefully be getting this up with obviously enough time for this to be relevant. But if you have any good ideas, whether, you know, you have a 1-year-old right now or you have older kids, but like back when they were younger, if there are any gift ideas that were just like really big hits or that you really loved to get for them, or any ideas I didn't mention, I would love to know. So please let me know in the comments below. And like I said, everything will be linked down below for y'all to check out if you're needing to grab any links or anything like that. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed. If you would like to subscribe, we'd love to have you. We have so much fun here. And until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.